I don't know where the messages would pop up, but what up? What's this? Oh, no. I'm gonna go. I guess. Well. What up, though? Let's see who comes in. Yeah, we went. Them bowls are good. Them bowls were good. Oh, I can show them. This is what I had for dinner. Be like, look. Dinner was popping.
I would have to agree.
You ain't never gonna cook again, are you?
Maybe on Sunday.
Like, no, babe, I gotta work.
Maybe on Sunday.
Well, let's see who pops in here, huh? I didn't even think about it until it was like when you got home, and you were not in the mood. I was like, we'll probably not go live. I'm like, she's had a rough day.
Let's see if that shows anything.
Had a rough day. I was like, hey, there you go.
Oh, there it goes. Okay.
He text Tori. We live if you want to hang. But yeah, that was good. I did put a little pepper. I tasted it like after like 4 bites. I was like, oh yeah, this got a little pepper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're both gonna need omeprazole. Maybe omeprazole can sponsor us too. Like, hey, cause yo, somebody's like, y'all want Motrin to sponsor you, dude? If you knew what we did, hello, holla.
It's Heller.
That's what I said.
Heller. Heller. There's an R.
That's what I said. Don't be yelling at me. You can see the chat. I only see the chat if it pops up. So she's in love with those breakfast with the loaded fries, baby. Like she is like. She had a. Oh, hold on, let me turn the camera on. Hey, happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's
Did I say that to you already?
No.
Oh, happy Valentine's Day.
We haven't said that to each other.
Yeah, we haven't said that already. I mean, we gave each other gifts, but we didn't like say it. Oh, go get your cup so you can show Tori. I bought your mother a cup too. It wasn't a Stanley though, because she already had a Stanley. But the black cup that she was taking to work for coffee was leaking and stuff. So I don't know if we can mirror. I don't know how to
It's
mirror.
almost like a sippy cup. It's so cute.
Apparently, these things were popping, like they're trending right now, and I like them because they came in like a bunch of colors, like they had like different colors and stuff like that. So it was pretty cool. I was gonna get you one, but you specifically mentioned Stanley, so that's why I wanted to get you. That's why I got you a Stanley because you specifically said Stanley. So I was like, oh, she said this is one to get. So, yeah, I heard they were pretty good too. Like, I was like, oh, why are these? Like, I searched coffee mugs on Amazon and like they were all over the place. Let me move over so we can.
It is.
I searched coffee mugs on Amazon and like they like all of them all over this. What up, JJ?
Boom shakalaka.
You put everything you drink in it since you got it. I was so excited to give you. Your mom was like, she was like, well, just give it to her on Saturday for Valentine's. And I was like, yeah, that's a thought. But then, I suck at giving gifts. So
Then he was like, but then I gotta hold it until then. I'm like, it's only a
and then I'm glad because then I didn't go over there today because I woke up like I had like my anxiety was bad when I woke up. It was really bad. And I was like, I have to lay down. Like I didn't feel comfortable driving like that. But I was like, then I gotta hold it. But then when I gave it to her, she was like, you want me to open it right now? I'm like, yeah. You heard what he said. She said, what's going on, JJ? How is your Friday night going, homie?
Saturday.
Oh, Saturday night, excuse me.
I know the day today because I'm off tomorrow.
I think I see dead people bad. But yeah, it was so I was excited and yeah, it is Saturday. I work from home, so I'm my days
I know what today is. Today I know what the day is.
But when we saw your cup, Tori, when I saw the color, I was like, oh, this is gorgeous. I was like, she's gonna love it. Oh, you just got back from the movie? What did you see? So for Valentine's Day, I got mom a bunch of like coffee related stuff. So like she got a new like mug. You're quite welcome, baby. Go. I hear that's the one with that's Steph Curry's movie. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Was it any good? But yeah, I got Lexi. I got your mom like a bunch of like coffee related like stuff for Valentine's Day. So I wanted to get her. She lost her grandma mugs, and she really loved those mugs. So I was gonna get her grandma mug, but then, oh, okay, hell yeah, right, exactly. So I was gonna get her grandma mug, but then I was like, it probably won't hit the same coming from her husband, a grandma mug. So I was like, well, let me get her something related, like something I would get her, and then I know that the moment she gets a grandma mug, like she'll toss my shit aside and start using that. But so I got her. What is it? What does it say? It's something about.
Of course, I like something about.
Says like, of course, size matters. Who wants a small cup of coffee or something like that? She said.
Well, I still have the one that AJ gave me like 6 years ago, and I refuse to give it up.
Where is it? Is it here?
The one that I used. That's the one AJ gave me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't notice that was a grandma one.
Yeah.
I thought AJ that gave you the one that said "I love grandma," the one with the red inside.
No.
Or he gave you one like.
I bought that one.
Oh. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'm sure when AJ gives her one, like.
It is cracked, but I refuse to give it up because he gave it to me. And like Carlos said, it's different when, if he would have bought me a grandma cup, I would have been like, oh, that's cute. Yeah. But now my grandson gives me a grandma cup, and 6 years later, I'm still drinking out of it.
So I was like, you need
even with a crack in the chip.
She's gonna drink it and like it's gonna come out. Yeah, we were gonna be in Tori's house. I don't know if we were gonna go live, but I was gonna be in Tori's house, but I wasn't feeling good when I woke up this morning. We will go shopping, and I will have him.
I love my coffee mug. Like
you wasn't gonna join. Wow, homie. Damn.
No love.
No love.
I'm heartbroken.
Yeah, so I knew I was like when you can use this until you get a grandma cup, and then my cup will sit in the corner somewhere. You don't talk a
You
lot.
don't talk
I
about
don't think you
that.
talk a lot. Stop it. You don't talk a lot. If you don't talk, dude, like we won't have nobody to talk to.
Hello.
We patronize to talk to.
Can you talk? Can you tell we don't have a lot of adult
Yeah,
interaction?
we don't have a lot of it. Like our daughter. That's who we talk to.
That's it.
My brother once in a while when he's not busy, but so like
Well, yeah, I don't. Aside from my tenants, like I don't, I don't have adult interaction like that on a personal basis.
yeah. Yeah. I don't have. I'm the we. I don't know how. I don't know if the quality looks any bad worse because we're just on my iPad today. Normally, like I have like my whole setup and stuff, but I was to be honest with you, we weren't gonna go live because Lexi had such a bad day today. It was such a
Oh yeah,
I let her tell it, but she had such a bad day that I was like, I'm not gonna even ask her. But then like 10 minutes ago, she was like, "We're not going live." And I was like, "You really want to?" And she was like, "Yeah, don't bother me." So I was like, "Oh, well, I guess we're going live." But I didn't have like my phone charged. Nothing was charged, so I was like, I came.
oh, it was more than I want to curse somebody out there. It was one of those days that just started just. It was just. So they have me covering from my facility the phones for another facility for one of my coworkers who is out sick, and her facility is in shambles. Like the phone just won't stop ringing. Yes, yes. Like it was bad. Like, and every call, it wasn't, just people asking questions. It was a complaint. It was, I need this. And, to the point where the last person that I had issues with, um, she was unable to get into her unit, and we had padlocked her with our own company locks because she didn't pay back in January. However, the manager didn't unlock it when she did pay, so when she went today, she couldn't get into her unit. And the lady's like, "Well, I need somebody to come open this unit now. Like, I need to move myself out of here, blah, blah." And I'm like, "Well, ma'am, I'm in North Carolina, so that's not going to happen. I can't get there. I do apologize for the inconvenience, but I'm sorry. Like, I don't have a way of getting there."
Yeah. So by like I want to say by 10:30, she texted me. Oh, I text her, and she was like, "I've already been cursed out 3 times."
Like, literally, I had already been yelled at, cursed at, all that. I was like,
Who said that?
he said, he said, so always doing the song connection. He said, "I sometimes do the song connection." So he says, "Sometimes my ass." I look forward to them at this point because of how much you do it.
I'm like trying to see what song he would be. I'm like, oh, that was a good one. So yeah,
I
man,
mean,
like
I
yeah,
did lay down the law because, like, the last time I spoke to her, I'm like, "Look, I'm gonna call my DM and see if there's any way we can get somebody out there. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I'll do what I can." Um, and she was like, "This is bullshit," and she just started cursing, and I just hung up the phone. Like, you know what? That's what we're not gonna do. I'm not gonna sit here and argue with you. I'm not getting cursed at. Like, I'll just hang up. Like, all right, you know what? Have a nice day.
I've done that plenty of times with customers. I'm like, oh really? Click. Like this is what we're finna not do. Like it changes to get up by the rights of that. Yeah, I'm like, this is what we're not gonna do.
Yeah, it was, and like, I dealt with all of that, and then at 3 o'clock now, I have two tenants there, and I'm having issues with our locks because our locks are all electronic, and I'm having issues with that. And it's like at that point now, my tenants are getting the brunt of my attitude because I'm upset about somebody else's crap.
Yeah, it was
It was
rough. Like,
just, it was just, it was just bad. It was
because
just.
normally we're texting and we call throughout the day, to talk for a few minutes or whatever. And she's the last couple of days have been like she couldn't even talk. Like she's like, you know. And the other day, yesterday, I was sending her like lovey dovey stuff, and she was like, I won't say ignoring me, but like she was like somewhere else. So it was rough. It's like this is what she has to deal with because that store manager over there is.
So of course, I'm having issues with my locks at my facility, and I went off on my VP because I'm like, okay, I don't have anybody to call. Like this company that we have our locks with, they don't have customer service on the weekends, and I'm like, I went off, and I'm like, so what the hell am I supposed to do? Just tell my tenants go away, come back on Monday? Like that's not business. Like I can't. Like that's not fair. Like they have things to do. And he was like, you know what? He's like, you're right. He's like, and go ahead, give it to me. And I was like, and then I was like, and I want to punch the other one in her neck. Like y'all need to get on her. She needs to get her shit together. And he was like, if you want to punch her in her neck, he's like, I will allow it. I will allow it.
Just turn the cameras off. Hold on. Hey guys,
Dude.
thanks for joining the live. Lurking is cool, but we love
Say
to.
hello.
Yeah, we love to know who you are and where you're watching from and stuff. If this is your first time or if not, like, let us know who you are. Like, we cool people here.
Yeah, like I was like, I told my
Said
VP,
Dan is really street fighting.
I was like, I want to punch her in her neck. And he was like, I'll let you. I was like, oh my God. Like, she just, like, that facility is a mess. I'm like, every phone call I got, and I got between 9:30 and, what was it I texted you? 11:22 when I said that. I had already gotten, like, 11 calls, and it was all complaints. It was all issues. Like, I was like, dude, I just can't.
Ain't nothing wrong with a good neck punch. So let me tell. I don't know why I'm not moving this closer. Like we're not connected to nothing. So like, and that's not even the main part. Like she didn't even tell you that her district manager reached out to the manager of that facility at one point, and she's telling them like, "Oh, I was getting ready to go out of town." And you getting ready to go out of town, lady. Like you're supposed to be sick. And if you're not sick, you need to bring your ass into this facility and take care of your people.
Yeah, like they called her, and she's like, "Oh,
My bad.
I was, I was headed out of town, but I guess I can go, let this tenant in." I'm sorry, you going what? You're
And
supposed to be out sick. Now all of a sudden you headed out of town? I was like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
I don't know. I work different. Like I would hate somebody to come cover me, and they're just dealing with drama and nonsense and bull, like the whole time they're covering me. Like that would make me feel like crap.
Yeah, it was, and
Like
then
she was real ballsy about it.
she's good with that, and it sucked because I can't do nothing about it. Like she's just sitting there eating all that shit, and
I was like,
and she called me at 4:30, and she was like I can see the steam.
my face was
You know,
red.
when you ever had your wife or girlfriend call or whatever, and they're just going on, and all you doing is like,
I mean, and I get it. Like, I'm not perfect. I'm sure that, if somebody covered me, there'd be something that would obviously go wrong because things
he
happen.
said, no, I haven't.
But, it's just like everything was a problem. Every single, and I've been dealing with this since, when did I cover favor? Wednesday? Since Wednesday. Me and Melina, my coworker, have been dealing with these phone calls. Like, it's non-stop. Oh, well, I spoke to the manager and she said she was going to do this and that, and I haven't heard from her. And I'm like, what the hell are you doing? Like, you just sitting there? You're not doing anything while you're there? Like, I don't get it.
Well, yeah, it's one thing that people have different ways of doing things, but it's another thing like people like she's literally promising that she's gonna follow through on
Yeah.
certain things and she hasn't.
Literally doing the bare minimum. She's just there to get a paycheck because just like again, just telling tenants, "Oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Oh, I'm gonna reach out to my DM and get the account fixed. Don't worry about it." And then now the tenant comes in and she can't get into her unit because you didn't do what you were supposed to do, so the system automatically locked her out. And I'm like, what the hell are they doing? Like, this tenant's account should have been fixed back on December. It is now February. And, like, what the hell? Like, it was just, and like I said, it's just been ongoing. It's just been going and going, and it's been nonstop.
Yeah.
And I felt bad for my tenants because I'm trying to deal with that nonsense. And then my tenants have issues.
You'll be his tolerance levels at a 3 out of 10.
Today was, yeah.
Mine fluctuates. So, on a good news, I made her favorite meal for dinner. So she came home and I made her favorite meal, which I learned from Tori. And now Lexi literally can't stop asking for it. She's like, "You gonna cook breakfast? You gonna cook breakfast? You gonna cook breakfast?"
Yeah. It's just.
I put a little too much pepper in it today, though, Tori. She
It
was
was
like,
good though.
"I did not cook peanut butter and jelly."
Peanut butter jelly.
First of all, Lexi would have had a coronary if I would have served the peanut butter and
I'd
jelly.
have been really upset.
She would have been really upset. She would have been upset if I would have been eating that. She's like, "Babe, peanut butter and jelly is not dinner." Like, I don't know how many times she's gotten upset at me for that. Peanut butter and jelly is not dinner. She's like, "Did you eat?" I'm like, "Yeah." "What'd you eat?" "Peanut butter and jelly." "What?"
Uh-huh. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter.
So I cooked breakfast for dinner. And it was scrumptious. Even Harley had some. Harley saw me grab her bowl and she was like, "Oh."
She said,
She
"Oh."
sat up like. And I made the fries homemade, Tori. Which I think tastes way better. So I made the fries homemade. I cut up the potatoes and everything. Myself, this guy. The first time I did it, like I cut the potatoes. Buckwheat boys. The first time I did it, I cut up the potatoes the wrong way. So like we had like little baby fries, like they
Yeah,
were
they
like
were
this
tiny.
big. But this time
They were good though, but they were small. Oh.
you bought a book yesterday. Oh snap!
Wow.
Oh, Tori, speaking of, I need to get with you. I need your book recommendations. He said you're a rebel. You're a rebel. Yeah, but I need your book recommendations. I will talk. We will talk. I will come to your hood.
He will set out the bat signal.
Yes, I will set out the back signal. When the last time I saw her, like she was like, I was like, "Hey, AJ," I was talking to someone, and he was like, "Bro, like, this is not Dollar Tree. Like, why are we here?" It is.
Yeah, she has a problem doing that, JJ. She doesn't.
That's why I do it for her.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Truly is.
And she's a speed reader. Like she goes through a book. Like, did you finish it already, Tori?
I know, right? You just got it
You
yesterday.
just got it yesterday. Did you finish it?
I know. We fight with her all
Yeah, we fight with her all the time.
JJ. We fight with her all the time.
That's why I got her the little gift that I got her, because I'm like, if you know, she'll never get it if she had to do it herself. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna do it for you.
She won't buy herself anything, so
She's not. She's not at all. She's not at all. She's anything but.
so much so that she doesn't buy anything for herself.
But she's like her mother in that sense.
Always want to take care of everybody and forget about herself.
Hey, like, do you mind? Get down. Get down. Get down. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get down.
Get them. Come on. All right. Go. No, you can't be there. There's no space there. Stop. Young lady.
So, like I said in the video, like, I give Lexi money and she'll go out. If I gave Lexi $200, she'll come back with $180 worth of home decor. I'm like, babe, that was for you to buy clothes with.
And candy for myself.
Yeah, and candy. She'll come back with like a pair of pajamas or something. But no, I bought clothes. I'm hanging up her clothes when I was doing that.
Hi, Harley.
When I was doing that video, and I'm like, why is it that I have more clothes than my wife does? Yeah, like Lexi.
Something like that.
I'd be like, babe, you spend way more money than this. She knows. I buy for the house. I'm like, that doesn't matter. Like, you still buy. It's still something you enjoy doing. I would come. There was a point in time I would go to work right on Saturday, and she was off. By 10 o'clock, I already knew where she was Saturday morning, and I would come home, and my house would look different every Saturday. Without the tax fraud, yes. Every Saturday I come home and like the color schemes would be different. He said no, he didn't. And jail time. Exactly. You know, it's funny because there's a picture circulating online. It has it's of Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart, and it says the caption says only one of them is a convicted felon, and I was like, wow.
That's deep.
That was deep. I was like, wow. She did have clout. She probably still does have clout.
She has a lot. She's still, yeah.
Somehow I feel like that just made her a lot more cooler. People, oh shit, hell yeah, Martha.
You did that?
You did. You were on the inside. You did a bit.
You a felon?
Somehow that made her way more appealing. People are like, oh shit, hell yeah. We find out Martha got some gangster in her.
Well, she made it through, so.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, it's been a hell of a week.
Exactly. Yeah, it has been a week for the both of us. Like, because Monday, was it Tuesday when I was doing the breaks? Was it Tuesday, or was that Monday?
Monday.
I was crawling around. Somehow I put up that footage so you can see it, but it has been a turbulent week, man. Because Tuesday I was broken. Like Monday night I was broken. I couldn't even walk. She's like, "You hungry?" And I'm like, "Yeah, we finna go to McDonald's right there." And she knows I hate McDonald's. And I was like, "Bro, like I can't drive nowhere." So much so that she had to drive home.
No, it wasn't Monday.
It was Tuesday.
Tuesday.
So much so that she had to drive home. I was like, I can't drive. Like, it's bad.
Yeah.
Carlos just blew the air out of his mouth. Do that again. I don't get it.
What did you do?
I don't know.
I wasn't paying attention.
And Tori said I got so many calls. What?
Just so you could yell about it.
Oh yeah, I needed to tell somebody that understood what you didn't understand what I was saying. So I needed to talk to somebody that
I just kept walking away because I was like, I don't know what's happening.
I needed to talk to somebody that understood what was it that I was dealing with, and you didn't know, so I had to call somebody.
I didn't know what was happening. I was just like,
So I had to call Tori.
I was like, I'm just gonna go back inside. Like, oh.
I'm like, let me tell you what shit I'm dealing with right now. And Tori's trying to diagnose it over the phone. She's like,
Oh, JJ, I don't. I just be like, oh, you angry? I just
Sure.
go in the opposite direction.
99.5% of the time, she pays me no mind. Years ago, my mother came to visit, right? And I was getting upset over what was I getting upset about? I was getting upset over something.
He was building a wall unit in the living room.
No, I was mounting the TV.
Yeah.
I was mounting the TV. And hey, Mike, happy Valentine's Day. Just here eating dinner. Oh, snap, son. What's for dinner? So I was mounting a TV.
Mm-hmm. I sure do.
She
JJ.
does. And the stud, I know why now, but at the time, I didn't understand why. But I was using a stud finder, and the stud finder was like, there's a stud right here. So I would put a hole in the wall, and guess what? No stud. And I was doing that for I did that 7, 8 times. So now there's just 7, 8 random holes in the wall. And we we didn't have drywall. We had whatever this is. So it was giving me false readings. So I was getting so upset, and my mother was frantic. And she was like, oh my God, and Lexi was like, just let him be.
Just leave him. Why are you?
She's like, let him be.
It's like he'll come back and he'll act like ain't nothing happened and he'll be good. Don't worry about it.
And she's like clocking me. She's like, look, in a few minutes he'll walk back over here like nothing happened.
JJ thinks you called him a stud.
You are a stud, JJ.
He said, thanks for the compliment, dude.
But, so she was like, and she looked at Lexi and she was like, see? Just let him.
I was like, just let him be.
I love me. We love you too, dude. I love me too. I think I'm a pretty cool guy.
She's like, but, because she went to walk towards where he was going. I was like, just leave him. Like, he'll be back. He'll be fine. Just let him have his moment.
Yeah, that's the worst thing you do. When I'm having a moment,
just stand there and argue with you. Bye.
I suffer from IED, so I have those moments. Yeah, Tori was the worst instigator. Tori was definitely the worst in the ring. At one point, she did yell at me.
Why are you so angry?
Because I slammed the stud finder on the wall. I was like, fuck. She's like, is that gonna help? I was like, ooh. Young lady. Like, leave me alone.
JJ. So let it be.
Yeah, I suffer from IED, so the explosive is real sometimes. That was Oscar and Bonnie.
Going at it.
Yes, going at it, yes. And so, let me show you what was for dinner. So let me show y'all what was for dinner, Mike. You didn't. I don't remember. I asked, but I didn't catch if you said it or not. But let me show y'all what was for dinner. That was mine. I love tomatoes and eggs together. Lexi don't like tomato. Oh, you're eating pizza. Pizza's good.
But it's been a hell of a week, guys. It's been a hell of a week.
Yeah.
It's been a hell of a week. And it started off with a bang on Monday. It's been a hell of a week.
Song I feel good all over. Yeah, it's been a hell of a week.
It's like,
cause that drive, y'all weren't even watching the live. Any good news this week? Yeah, car's running great. You love the cup pink. You saw the cup, Mike?
oh, he was probably here.
You were here? Yeah, the car's running great.
It is. It feels so nice.
The car was running. There was a part where I rolled up to the job and That's right. I rolled up to the job and she was like, "Oh, you're back," and I was like, "Did you not hear me?" And she was like, "No," and I'm like, "Ha, that's the point. Like you didn't hear me. You didn't hear me."
I was like, really?
Like it's so nice to like pull up on a light and you're not looking around to see who's staring at you. Like, oh my god, yeah, that
It
was
just it feels very very good. Like it just glides. It's awesome.
yeah. So now we have a couple months where we got to figure out the AC issue, but
Before summer, but
before summer, but
that's it.
that's it really. Like and the stupid door latch, which they never gave me a quote on, but that's it. The AC is probably the big thing now, and but that doesn't stop it from running. So it does. It is less irritation from right. Like, dude, like it was like, man. And then it seems like when you have it seems like when you're dealing with something like that, that's when you hit all the lights.
Yeah.
I've drove it a couple times since the brakes got done, and I haven't had to stop as nearly as many lights.
Yeah.
But when the brakes were bad, like I
It was
swear,
like
like it was
I
like
got
light
caught up
after light,
every
like
night.
like wow, bro, like this is so annoying. It was so bad. It was so bad. So it was a relief when I pulled out, and I was like, oh man, I'm so grateful for this. Like I was just,
Yeah.
and having her leave for work, knowing that okay, the car's running good, like tires all change, brakes, like it's good to go. Like mechanically, it's much better than where we got it. So we put a new battery in it and stuff like that. So we're grateful. Yeah, Mike, you don't see us? I don't have my other phone. Mike, you don't hear us? I'm seeing your messages.
He's saying he messaged.
Yeah, I think he's saying that he don't see because he's telling the people. Hey, Ginger.
Hey Ginger, how are you?
Yeah, I can see your messages, Mike. JJ, the vibe was okay. Like I walked in, so my only concern was that they were gonna have a problem with the fact that I had my own front brakes. Hey, oregano. Oh, my only problem was that they were gonna have a problem with the fact that I had my own front brakes because I attempted to do them. Um, but they didn't have. They were cool about it. They were like, all right, cool, yeah, you got the front brakes already. Um, and I told them I was like, look, this is what I got. So I walked. I told them I was like, I went to do them. This is the side I was on. I said I've never got to finish because this is the problem I was on. So I was like, it needs a caliper. It needs to be bled, obviously. And then so they did that, and then um, he was like, oh, you work on cars, and I was like, well, I was a district manager here for many many years, and he was like, oh, okay. So then he's like, all right, so you know the deal, and I'm gonna we're gonna get it in there, get the wheels off, look at everything, and we'll let you know. And that's when he called me. He was like, dude, your brakes, the rear brakes are almost gone too. He's like, you don't have much left on the rear. So I was like, well, damn. So yeah, he's probably hoping I didn't know the deal. But that's why I make sure that I tell them I know. Tori does it too. Like we were talking about that too. Like I make sure, while I didn't train Tori, like I made, when she came to work for me, like I made sure
She got trained
that she
right.
got trained the right way. All right, Mike.
Have a great Valentine's
Have a
Day.
great Valentine's Day. So I made sure that she got trained. So she deals with that too. She walks in. to a shop, and here's this, pretty young woman, and
Knows what she's talking
that
about.
knows what she's talking about, like, and they're like, oh, she said, I don't think I have no idea what they're talking about. Yeah. So, she's like, oh. They're like, oh, so and they're like, yeah, I used to. I tell people all the time. They're like, oh, your daughter knows how to do it. I'm like, yeah, she used to run a shop. Like she ran her own shop. Like,
Makeup, nails, hair done.
yeah, she showed her makeup and nails done, her hair, and here she is running a shop. Like, when the last time she needed brakes on her last car, like I took her to the shop. I got the brakes for her, and then I gave her a lift and the tools, and she put them on. She went and she did the brake job, and people that's actually a good thing, JJ. And people in the front, like my employees, they're like, your daughter knows how to work on brakes, and I'm like, yeah.
Watch her.
Like, I'm like, watch, like, go. As a matter of fact, I did tell one. I'm like, go over there. She'll teach you how to do it. Like, and she put the brakes on herself. I'm like, my daughter used to run a shop. Like, she worked for Jiffy Lube. She was a store manager. I feel you. Yeah. So I'm like, my daughter used to do that. Like, and they're like, oh my God, really? That's cool. I'm like, I wanted her to know. First of all, she needed a job, and second of all, I'm not the type of person that's gonna coddle you because you're related to me. I'm like, no, like you're gonna learn like everybody else. Like I'm gonna hold you to the same standard. And I wanted her to grow, and I wanted her to do, go as far as she can go. And I needed her to learn. I was like, well, this is, whether how long you stay on this is up to you, but I want you to have the tools you need to succeed. So I made sure that she knew. I put her with some of my best people, and was like, I need her to know what you know. Everything I need her to know. And until she was ready to move up, and she couldn't move up in my district, so she had to go back. She had to come here to Fayetteville, because we didn't live in Fayetteville at the time. She had to come here to Fayetteville, and she would have lasted a long time, but her district manager was a jerk, and he went and told the entire company who she was, and it kind of screwed everything up. Because now what we didn't want was to be held to a higher standard because she was related to me, and that's what exactly happened. Every time she didn't do something, they were like, oh, but you're Carlos's daughter, and they would come whine and cry to me, and I'm like, so, like, we had a meeting and went and told the owner, the corporate staff, everybody, like, I was getting ambushed in the bathroom, like, they're like, Carlos, you have a daughter here? I'm like, yeah. And
like, really, who is she?
They're like, who is she? And I'm like, there's only one Latina in the damn crowd, like one.
That you're all gawking over right now. So I know you know exactly who it is.
So it was annoying that he did that, but and it ruined her. It screwed her up. He said, "What? Tori being in on? No way." Yeah, like, dude, she got hit. It was funny. I like to tell the story because it was so funny. She came to my job one day, like one of my stores, my home store when I was in Goldsboro, and one of my
agreed, JJ.
One of my young employees, like, who thought he was God's gift to men. I mean, to ladies, and he went and hit on her. Like she was doing her business, and like I don't remember what she was doing, but she was doing something.
She was doing the breaks.
No, it wasn't the same day. And she was doing something, and he went and like started trying to lay game, and my employee, the manager of the store, they were like, dude, we just gonna let him. We try to tell him all the time, stop doing this shit. But so this time he picked the wrong person. So he was like, we just gonna let him find out the hard way. And
she everywhere she goes, Jay. And not because she's my daughter. Everywhere she goes.
And she was telling him, she was like, you don't know who I am, do you? And he was like, what do you mean? Yeah, it was funny. So,
Oh yeah, she know how to defend herself if they try to though.
so it was funny. So, but yeah, everywhere we get.
Everywhere we go. That's why her brother don't like walking in the street with her. He'd be like, "Nah, I ain't going nowhere with you."
That man, no chance. I'm like,
Yeah, punch in the neck.
I'm like, dude, like, she knows how much you make, bruh. Like,
She is not entertained.
it's like you can't do nothing for her. Like,
What?
that dude was like, the next day he was like, dude, I'm so sorry. I'm like, bro, I wasn't worried about you.
Wasn't stressing you.
My daughter would have abused you, like,
Slapped
like,
you up.
nah, I don't.
No.
I don't watch a lot of TV. The last thing I watched on TV was the halftime show, and the last thing I watched before that was
God knows what.
yeah. I don't watch a lot of TV. I'm too busy working all the time.
When we were in Tories.
When we were in Taurus, yeah, wrestling was the last thing.
Yeah.
Right. Figure skating is like I don't know nothing about figure skating, but it is nice to watch. Like figure skating and ice skating, yeah. That is nice. Like it's so great for like some of those people are badass. And it be killing me because they be critiquing it, and I'm like, that should look fine to me. Like I don't.
They look perfect to me.
I'm like, nah, I don't. Nah, I don't. Like I said, I don't watch TV. I don't come out my room and unless it's to do this and eat.
He's not kidding.
I'm not kidding. I stay in my room with the lights off. Oh wow,
Oh.
man, that sucks. But yeah, I don't even know what's on. I don't watch TV because it's so like now everything is so spread out. Like you need like 8 different streaming services to watch the stuff
Something.
that you want to watch. Like I just so for instance, I give you an example. So Lexi bought she subscribed to the NBA something whatever it is,
The league.
the league pass so she could watch the Knicks play, right? And then there was a game that wasn't on like she I think it was on Prime. And luckily we have Prime, but it was on Prime. So if she didn't have Prime, she wouldn't have been able to watch that game. Like, why is that game there when I subscribed to the NBA League Pass so that I can watch the games, and it's
They want you to have subscription to all these different apps. And yeah, it's
Tori wanted to watch the Royal Rumble. The last thing I watched on TV, Tori wanted to watch the Royal Rumble. So first of all, you have to have a subscription, which she happened to do, and then found out that it wasn't even being broadcast in the U.S. Like, it's just like what the hell am I paying this stuff for? And
yep.
you doing other stuff like so it's so frustrating. I really want to watch the Spider-Man movies. Well, it's on Netflix, right, Tori? So wrestling is comes on Netflix, I think. So she had Netflix. No, not in when we were older. No, it was on like you if you had regular cable, it was on like USA or something like that. But
But now you have to
now you have to have Netflix, I think it is. And then so she had a Netflix account, but then it wasn't being broadcast in the US. I mean, we found a way around it, but still.
Yeah, see?
Yeah,
Netflix
see,
on
like you have
Monday,
to. It's like
Peacock on Fridays, and ESPN Plus for pay-per-view events.
nah. Yeah, exactly, JJ. I thought so too, but now it's like
It's
you gotta
insane.
have all this. It's ridiculous. So it gets me annoyed. I'm like, I just don't watch nothing. I'm like, whatever. I don't care. Like TV annoys me, and like I said, I'm too busy. I'm too busy working on something related to content. No doubt, JJ. I'm working. I'm doing something related to content every day. So that's what I spend my
Yeah,
time
even
doing.
for the Super Bowl, I turn on the TV because it's like, oh, it should be on NBC on the NBC channel, NBC app. I don't have the NBC app on my Roku, so I go and I download it. I can't get it. Exactly.
Why you couldn't get the NBC app?
I got the app, but it wasn't showing the football game
Wow.
because
Yeah.
it wasn't a paid app. It was just a free version of the app. So I'm like,
How did you watch it?
you have to be kidding me right now, right?
Did you pay for it?
No, so I went. It was on the other streaming was it Peacock? It was one of them that's logged in. I don't know if it's Lithos, Michaels. I don't know whose it is. It was Peacock,
And that's yeah, that shit is so stressful. Like
and
I'm
that's how I
like
was able to put
I'm
on the
like
Super Bowl
whatever.
because
I'm like screw you. Like I'm just not gonna watch nothing. Like I don't care.
like
I watch YouTube all day.
it's just crazy. It's like they want you to pay for the Knicks games. It's either MSG on the MSG channel, um, Amazon Prime. Sometimes they do on Peacock. And then what was the last one? And then the NBA League app. So there's 4 different apps you gotta have, because you don't know where they're gonna.
Yeah. That's why, like I said, it frustrates me. Like I said the other day, I wanted to watch the Spider-Man movies because I really wanted to watch them and I haven't watched them. So I'm like, oh, okay, well it's Marvel, so that should be on Disney, right? And then find out not all of them are on Disney.
Yeah.
I'm like, whatever, bro. Like,
It's just yeah. It's just. Oh yeah, yeah.
yeah, it's frustrating. Like it's just, and I'm like, I can't. My brother's always like, dude, you gotta watch this show, and then then 2 weeks later he's like, dude, you gotta watch this show, but they're on like different, so they're on different networks. I'm like, bro, I'm not paying for any, and now you can't share your passcode. Now you can't share it. I'm like, bro, like y'all, like this is bullshit. Like y'all, and this shit costs way too much money. I remember when Netflix was like $8. Now it's 21. I used to pay for Prime and it'd be ad free, and now even paying for Prime, you get ads, and now you have to pay extra for it to be ad free. Like I'm like, whatever, bro. Like that's why I don't watch TV because it frustrates me too much. I'll smash the damn TV, and I've done it before. So hey, Stan. Oh, huh? Who's Stan? Oh, Stan. What up, homie? I didn't even see his name pop in. What up, dude?
You can hold on to it.
Oh. Yeah, so that's why I don't. I can't watch TV. Like, and besides, like I said, man, I'm trying to work. I'm trying to build something. I don't have the time to. When I'm not filming or editing, I'm planning, and that literally takes up the majority of my time. So
You need a job just so you can pay for all these subscriptions.
it's $8 a month with no ads. I thought it was like 21. Like I swear it's like $21 here. That's what's up. That's what's up, Stan. Hell yeah. Well, thanks for coming in, homie.
wasn't $8.
Yeah, it's not $8. Not here. It ain't $8. I'm sorry. Like here's, I want to say it's like $21.
Yeah. I want to say it's like $17 or something like that.
Yeah, well, it's just regardless, it's too much. It's ridiculous. And then you guys don't even have everything. Like you pick and choose what the hell you want to just show. Like,
So you gotta have Netflix to watch this. Then you have to have um Disney to watch that, and then you have to have Peacock to watch this, and like it just.
I feel you. Like like I said, I just don't watch TV. I don't. Nothing goes on during the day. Like nothing. My iPad is my source of entertainment. I find something to watch on my iPad, and I don't turn on none of the TVs. I don't even turn on the lights until Lexi gets home. And I don't watch the news either. I'm telling you, like I don't. Yeah, I heard Tubi sucks though.
Yeah, man, like you have to have all these different apps just to watch different things. Like it's insane.
Yeah, yeah, $8 though. You got the hookup, JJ. You watch tennis? Oh, yeah. Tennis used to be good. I haven't watched tennis in a long time, but
I like
I
tennis.
used to work at the U.S. Open, JJ. I met Martina Hingis. I met the Williams sisters back when they had beads in their hair. That's how long ago it was. Our nation is an app nation. Yeah,
Literally.
literally, yeah. But I don't. Yeah, it's too much, and they do that on purpose. Social media zealots. I don't even, and that's something I don't do. The only platform I get on is YouTube, and I'm very selective with what I watch on YouTube. It is greed.
Very much
It
so.
is greed, Stan.
Very much so.
But I watch like greed and control. That's right. It's all propaganda, dude. Like it's all propaganda. Did you know that Hollywood, or excuse me, did you know that the Department of Defense has a Hollywood budget? Because they dictate when anytime there's a historical movie or something like that, they dictate how it's told and stuff like that. They give them some kind of incentive if they tell the story a certain way to make sure that it looks good, that the America looks good. Oh well, the U.S. looks good, and yeah, people still go to buy it because
Exactly, Tori.
Well, I mean, I'm agreeing with you, JJ. I'm not, I have a lot that I'm not gonna pollute my channel with, but yeah, I totally agree. It is literally BS. Yeah, very much so.
Yep. It's just sad.
I, excuse me. And people,
No, don't digress.
no, yeah, don't digress.
Don't
Like
digress.
it's what it is. Like
Don't digress, JJ.
people, it's what it is. And people get offended because you call out their obvious BS. Right? People don't. They don't. Like it's like I gotta fall in line with what. No digress. No digress. You're right. People gotta fall in line with the person in front of them and do whatever, and they hate it. Like, oh, this woke culture. Oh, why are you mad? Because I can call you out on your BS. And that's exactly, Tori. Like I do what I do and mind my business. Like it's too much. Like I can't. Like it bothers me so much that I can't. Like it consumes me. And if I dive into it, like it'll literally eat at me. And I just can't. I can't take it. The empath in me just can't take it. Lexi all the time, like I'll read a headline. It is sad. Right, exactly, JJ. And yes, Tori, it is exhausted. Like I'll read headlines and stuff, and I'll show Lexi, and she'll be like, "Well, ask for details," and I'm like, "I don't know. Like, I only read it because I got the notification. It popped up. Like, but I can't. I don't go in. I don't get involved. Like, I don't because it's too much. It's like I can't do nothing about it. So I can only control what I control. So, but she's always she'll ask me like details. I'm like, I don't know. I just read the headline. Like, it just. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying, JJ. It's like it infuriates me, and it's like, and the fact that nobody sees a problem with this, like it's like this shit is completely normal to people. Like that bothers me. So I can't. I try not to. I stay informed enough to keep myself abreast, but like I don't dive in. I don't invest. I'm like whatever. I just can't because it's like dude, this is going on. Like clearly we just don't care. Like right, the blind leading the blind. It's just it's like y'all don't see anything. Y'all don't see a problem with anything going on, especially racism. Yeah, I agree with that too. I don't think we were allowed to have this much access because people blame the internet, but it's not the internet. It's not social media. Like like this has been going on. This has been going on. Propaganda, all this stuff. This has been going on for centuries. It's just now we have so much access to it that it's like you know before you wouldn't hear something going on in California unless it was a big deal. But now you can open an app and boom, it's like all this stuff. It's like it's just it's too much, and I don't know how people like stay. I don't know how people like stay involved in it. Yeah, and that's another thing is that people don't care if it's right. People don't care how accurate it is. It's just like, oh, get it up. Well, yeah, the internet allows you to talk shit and not get punched in the face because there's a lot that we know that. The people who do that shit know that. That's why they do it. The people who do that stuff know that, and that's why they do it. It's like I can say this, and the people who say it usually don't have pictures, don't have profile pictures, and they don't have real names. They were, and that's why like there are certain times when I gotta sit up. Hold on. Sorry. There are certain times like I don't even respond to certain people. Like if you don't have an actual picture or name or whatever, like I don't even respond to you. I'm like whatever. People just it's sad, man. I sent a message to Tori earlier. I was reading a Reddit. Right, exactly. I was reading a Reddit and the guy like some guy told the creator was like he was like get a real job and he was hurt by it. He was like damn, he was like and it's crazy because I'm thinking to myself like isn't the why is a real job why is your worthiness of job based on like how much you break your back? Right. It's like, why does that constitute a real job? Like, I thought the goal was to work as little as possible and make as much money as possible. So if you make $100,000 a year and you work 50 hours a week, if your boss came to you and said, "Hey, we're gonna cut your hours by half and keep your salary the same," like you'd have a problem with that? Can I have a little bit? Like you'd have a problem with that? Because I wouldn't. I'd be like, oh. I remember like why do people care what you do as long as you're making an honest living? Like why does that bother somebody? Like I remember like there was this fascination with when I was work as a district manager with how many stores you have. It's like, oh, you got 5 stores? Oh, I have 8. Right. Exactly, Tori. Then like you have 5 stores or I have 8. And I'm like, if I have 4 stores and I'm still making the same amount of money as you, then I feel like that's a win. Like,
Definitely.
you mean I have 3 less problems to deal with? Like, hell yeah. Oh, they're definitely hating. Like, dude, the object is to make as much money as possible without doing the most kind of work. Like, people are like, and you're right, JJ, you're absolutely right. But people are like, oh, well, I hear it all the time. Right? People, oh, Gen Z don't want to work. Nah, they just don't want to work the way you think. I mean, we did create that dynamic. Thanks for making us feel like shit and all. You know. You know what's funny? You know what's funny is that the other day when I said about getting the keys to the apartment and letting in and shit, I'm like yeah, like I get it. Like they don't know who I am. Like I could be a rapist or a mass murderer or something like that. And they're like, and Tori's like, yeah, because no offense, but you men are weird. And she's like, I don't trust y'all. And I'm like, yeah, I can get that. But yeah, Gen Z figured it out. Like, you mean
JJ said, white men. Let's be specific.
you mean like I can make this kind of money and not break my back for it? And then you got those, I'm a real man because I like build houses for a living or whatever. So what you're saying is you break your back and you stink at the end of the day, and I put out this video for 20 minutes and made 3 times as much money for you, but I don't have a real job because
Yeah.
it's like whatever, dude. Guys, do me a favor. If you haven't already, drop a like on the live. If you're enjoying yourself, please drop a like. Share it if you know somebody if you like the vibe and you know somebody who would enjoy it. And if you like to support the channel, there's ways to do so linked below. Appreciate you. No pressure though. Just glad for you guys. Just appreciate you guys being here, regardless. But likes and sharing, those are free. So do me a favor. Hook me up. Those matter just the same. Babe, you're gonna have to hold it down because I gotta go handle some business. I don't care if you tell them. I don't care.
He went to the bathroom, guys. So it's just me. He went. Gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, you know? He can't help himself. He's got to be the one. He's got to. But yeah, guys. Dropping like it's on. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I have nothing planned. I just want to not have to answer the phone. Thank you for calling. We're having a beautiful day. How can I help you? Like, that's exactly what I did last weekend. Like last Sunday, I that night I went to bed and I looked at Carlos and I was like, damn, I did nothing. Like I literally laid on this couch the entire day and did nothing. Like I was just like, and it sucks because it's my only day off, so because I'm working 6 days and I'll be working 6 days until we transition to the new company because they're not gonna hire an assistant now for me because it makes no sense. So I'll be doing 6 days until they said that it looks like the final transition will be for like March 31st. So, oh, sorry guys, I hit the table. Um, so we'll see what happens. I don't know. They haven't given us any solid answers about it. They I know that one of my colleagues from one of our San Antonio stores, um, and they've already visited their store and told them like their takeover is March 2nd, um, and they literally like were like you're gonna have to put in an application and you're gonna have to apply for the job like anybody else and whatever. And he was like, oh, okay, like they posted the job and everything. So his store is being transitioned March 2nd. So between now, like I said, between now and March 31st, they're gonna go. There's 12 stores altogether, so they'll be transitioning out between now and March 31st. I just don't know what number my store is gonna be, like where in the transition it's gonna fall. Yeah, Stan. They just told us Monday they got bought out by investors and that's it. And they can't guarantee us to have our jobs, and we can wait around and see if they'll keep us or of course start looking and doing whatever. And I've been doing that. I've been putting in applications and stuff like that, but it's just it sucks. Like here I am busting my ass giving these people 6 days a week, driving an hour to work and then driving an hour back home, and this is what I get paid back with. But nothing is promised. Yeah. I worked for the DMV, JJ. I did that. I did that for 5 years. I did it for 5 years, and it was probably the worst experience of my life. It was horrible. Yeah, I did it. I was a driver's license examiner for 5 years here in North Carolina. Yep, I did it for 5 years, and it's funny that you didn't know that, but you suggested that, right? That's crazy. It was, I tell you what, it wasn't the job itself. I'll be honest with you. First of all, the job itself isn't hard, obviously. You're doing the same thing. It's repetitive. You're doing the same thing all the time. Um, so the job itself wasn't hard. Um, they do a lot of moving people up, just because of their seniority as opposed to what they're capable of doing. So I had a supervisor that we had a lot of conflict. Um, a few times I literally was like, let's just go outside and just get this over with, because like right now I really need to put my fist in your face. Like it was bad. Like she was not a nice person, and it got to the point where my husband and my kids were like, okay, you need to get the hell out of there, because somebody's going to get hurt or somebody's going to go to jail, and we don't need that. So you need to get the heck out of there. Um, so I resigned. you know, the things that I go through in work environments, sometimes I think that I'm not human, because it's like, why does this happen? Like, what is wrong with people? Oh, yeah, I would come home, I'd be in freaking tears, like, and more so of how my coworkers were being treated, because she tested me maybe twice, and on the second go around I let her know that I wasn't the one. So she didn't do it like do things specifically to me, but she would come for my colleagues, and that would just like I was just like, I just can't. Like, and every time she did it and I was present and I witnessed it, I said something, and I was just like, I'm not staying quiet. Like, you don't treat, you just, why do you have to treat people like that? Like, it was literally, it was hell. Like, literally, both my kids and my husband got on a FaceTime call with me, and they were like, you need to resign. Like, you need to go. Like, it was bad. Like, I just, it was horrible. And like I said, it was, my coworkers, I love them all. Like, I still have a relationship with all of them. Um, it was just management. It was horrible. It was horrible. It was bad. He is on the toilet commenting. Yes, he is. Yeah. And yeah, it was bad. Like, I would literally, like, I was going into a depression. Like, it was just, my anxiety was like through the roof. Like, I despised going to work. Um I'm I'm a responsible adult. Like, I go to work, like I'm there when I'm there to work. Like, that's just who I am. And it was breaking me down. Babe, you say that. Yeah, me too. I I tell you something though. I've never like quit a job, and I've never been fired either. But like, it just felt so, when I sent that resignation letter, it felt so good. It felt so good. Like that, after I spoke to the kids and Carlos and whatever, and they told me that I had like they were like, you have to do this. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts. Like you have to do it. I was like, okay, I'll give him my 2 weeks, blah blah. And that was we spoke on a Saturday night or a Sunday, something like that. I went into work that Monday and I had an issue with my supervisor, like literally to the point where I asked to go work at another location because I was like, if you guys leave me in this location today, I'm gonna hurt her. Like, you need to get me out of here today, otherwise, something's gonna happen. And they sent me to work at a different location that day. And while I was in that other location, I literally sent in my resignation, and I was like, Friday, 4 days from now is my last day. Like, I'm done. I'm over it. Like, I was done.
Yeah, act like y'all never had conversations while you were on the toilet.
Well, you know what's that? After and I resigned, I went and I collected unemployment because I had a case against them. And guess what? They tried to fight my unemployment and they lost because I had a case. Yep. Hey, y'all can't just leave me.
What happened?
The hell's going on here?
They hanging up?
No. JJ's talking about a spaceship. Tori talking about don't leave without me. JJ's like, oh, there's more than enough space. Prepare AJ for the trip. Like, what the hell? Don't leave me. Don't leave me with these humans. But yeah. Oh, he'll love you forever. Snacks and iPad. You sat on the. You gotta lift some, dude.
I'm fat.
You're not even moving.
What you want to do? But yeah, it was bad. And at the time, I was working. I was making enough money. I was like, you need to go.
Yeah.
First of all, let me tell you, I told her to quit like way before she.
The only reason that it got to that was because he called the kids and he was like, all right, guys, like, I need some backup because she's not doing it, and if y'all tell her, she'll listen.
I was like, 3 out of 5 days a week, she's coming home crying and miserable and stuff. And then that affected my time with her, because now she's miserable. So I was like, no. I was like, you need to quit.
He was telling me for months, and I was just like, no, like, what the hell? Like, I can't. I was putting in for, like, other positions to go elsewhere. No, I'm good. So I didn't have to deal with it. And it didn't work out. And I was just... But I wasn't listening to him, so he was like, all right, well.
Oh, yeah, I had to... Anytime she don't listen, I call the kids.
Yeah.
Anytime I'm trying to tell her to do something and she don't listen, I call the kids. I'm like, look, this is what it is. And I need y'all to get in her ass. And we were all on FaceTime. Even our daughter-in-law at the time. We were like, oh.
He didn't even say nothing. He just stood there. Just listening to the kids and was like...
Look, our son was in... Our son, he was like, your husband makes enough money to support you. Like,
yeah, he was like, your husband makes enough money to support you. Why you dealing with that shit? I was like...
Yeah, it was...
That's literally what Carlos said. He was like, it was a put me in, coach. Yep. I got this. Watch this. Watch what I'm going to do. He called them. He was like, hey, come, let's talk with the kids. And I was like, well, damn.
I mean, I done been there, Sam. You can have chocolate.
Oh, yeah, North Dakota gets... That's cold. That's real cold.
His jobs don't give a damn about you, man. Like,
JJ said North Dakota red flag.
these jobs don't give a damn. They don't give a damn about you. As long as you do what they need you to do.
Yep.
As long as you do what they need you to do, they can care less what you got going on. I've been told that ain't my problem.
Yeah, it was supposed to be North Dakota.
My brother was in the Air Force. His first duty station was South Dakota.
Mm-hmm.
The one that I don't talk to.
Yeah.
I agree. That's where people go to disappear. Like I totally agree. I said this. I say that in North Carolina. I'm like, yeah, we're not going over there.
Oh, I can imagine. Yeah.
Yeah, I would imagine too. I would imagine. I can't do it. And Lexi saw how bad my back was on Tuesday. She was like, well, I guess you can't go back to mechanics.
I was like, I guess you'll never doing that. It was. I don't regret leaving. I think if I would have stayed and had to stay at that location, it would have been bad.
It would have been bad. Like I said, man, she would come home. She would come home and she would be like in shambles. She'd be so upset. And she suffers from high blood pressure, so like she would be so upset and so red in the face and and I was like I'm like, yeah, I can't.
Every day I was coming home with a damn headache from the stress. Like it was just bad. It was bad.
Watching your wife have to deal with that, I'm like, oh, I'm like, no. And then, on top of that, these stupid ass people that, she had to deal with that was just rude. Like, you have to be, man. Like, you have to be.
You right about that.
That's right. And some people will look you dead in the face and pretend, and like that's why I did what I did that day, because I was like, okay, this person seems to be like, this person's been kind and stuff, so let me reach out or whatever. But I'm sure it wasn't. I'm sure it wasn't Stanley.
It never does. That's how I felt. Do. I felt like, I'm not even getting paid like good money to be dealing with this nonsense.
Oh yeah, I had somebody that I thought was a brother who wound up sleeping with my wife. Not this one.
Not me. Just make that clear. Not this one.
I mean, she was an S and ended with a T type woman, but yeah, I hear you. Lexi and I, people, we don't have friends. Like, Lexi and I we don't have friends. Like, we have our children and like literally, and maybe, some coworkers that we associate with, but like friends, like we don't have that.
Oh,
Yeah, definitely.
definitely, JJ. Yes, agreed. Sadly enough.
Yeah, so we don't have like, and we keep it that way. Like, we tried,
Yeah, it's
but sometimes it be like that. Studies have shown, it is scientifically proven that sometimes it be like that. I had friends that I had people I thought were friends, and the moment I wasn't the boss anymore, like that was I could probably say I have one friend in my life, and I consider myself like fortunate for that. But like other than my family, like that's why I bug Tori so much.
oh,
I feel you. So that says a lot. Yeah.
some good people.
Yeah, some good people. I understand how that feels. But that's why I bug Tori so much. I'm like, I don't have nobody else to talk to. You gotta talk to
You
me.
gotta listen.
I'm like, mom's at work and she can't talk, so you have to be my bestie.
And you get Oscar and Bonnie together.
And then you get Oscar and Bonnie together. Do I choose to be friendless? No, I'm like who chose? I was gonna say it's still something stupid, but no, I don't choose to be. It just
Come on, where you going? Sit down.
like I said, that's how it happened. I thought I had friends. I was like,
That's nothing.
I was
You
very
can't have that.
excited about the people
Sit
I
down.
thought
Come on.
I had friends. Yeah,
Sit
I
down.
was gonna. That's what I was gonna say. Some people do, but I was very excited about the people I thought were my friends. And then, like I said, the moment,
She's all up in it.
yeah, the moment I wasn't, in a, I feel you, JJ. Yeah, I feel like the moment I wasn't in a position to be useful for them, like they stopped answering phone calls, they stopped text messaging me, and I stopped responding, and so
And that's usually how it happens.
I'm like, oh, okay, like these is people's lives I helped change, and the moment I couldn't be effective anymore for them, so it's okay, Tori. I get it. I know you respond to me
When you're ready.
when you can, but it's not even so much the response; it's the fact that you get my crazy. So I'm sure, like, even the text message today, the voice message I sent it today was from like left field, and I told her I was like, I just wanted to share something with you, my thoughts, and I'm sure she was probably just like,
What the hell just happened?
the hell is he talking about? But I just had a thought, and I was like, I wanted to share it with somebody. Having somebody get you crazy is important. So no, I don't choose. I just, I don't choose to be friendless. But now, it used to bother me, but now, I'm like, yeah.
And it's crazy because you go into certain jobs and you see how there's always like a little clique or whatever, and then there's people that are just to themselves and they're not conversing, excuse me, with anybody. They're not socializing, and that's probably the reason why. Because they've probably been burnt and they're just like, you know what? I don't even want to be bothered.
Oh. But I think that that's why I didn't even go further. I think that that's why I didn't even go further in my career. Why I wasn't chosen, no matter how good I was, because I wasn't I wasn't chummy with corporate. I wasn't the guy that would show up to the meetings and have like the rubbing elbows with everybody. Like I was just I came in, I did my job, I went home. Like we used to have they used to get me a hotel room because my quarterly meetings were out of the city. So they would get me a hotel room, and most of the time I wouldn't even stay. I come back. Oh, they're like, oh, we're going out, and I'm like, oh, I'm going home. Like I wanna hang with my wife. Yeah, I agree, JJ. But yeah, so I would be like, you know what? I'm going home. I'm gonna go. I don't want to sit in a hotel room. I'd rather be home with my wife. Like, and I would come home,
Yep.
and they're like, you're not gonna go. I'm like, no. Right. I'm the same way. Like the moment I feel like one time, the moment I feel, I'm like, whatever, dude.
Yeah.
You have one shot with me. The moment I feel like you know you give me bad juju, I'm like, all right. So I don't, and it's sad you gotta be like that, but it's just the way, it happens like that.
Oh, absolutely.
Well,
Exactly, Tori.
I rather have I rather have 4 quarters than 100 pennies.
Definitely.
So but I don't have a lot of family. I don't have like there isn't a lot of my family that I associate with, like my brother, and I have several. But these two know when I say my brother, they know which one I'm talking about. Hey, Miss Mirage, we are doing just dandy.
Hola. Hello.
But you know,
But yeah, it's just,
we're talking about having
friendship.
friendship, and guarding your peace and stuff like that, Miss Mirage. So feel free to chime in. But before you do, don't forget the like button. We need you to hit the like button, please. Right up there. Bam. What'd you tell me a few days ago? Oh, did you protect your peace? I mean, yeah, you got to. When you said that to me, I was like, yeah, yeah, I respect that. Like,
Absolutely.
I totally get that. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I totally, because you just don't know,
Yeah.
you just don't know.
Everybody always comes in, with the face of, oh, I have good intent. And then before you know it,
You just don't know. I heard I told you, I think I told you this the other day. I heard a story. I was talking to a family member once, and he was telling me when this was in New York. He was telling me that one day he was walking down he was walking along, and somebody passed out. Somebody just like passed out or whatever, and he stayed there until the ambulance came, and he wound up like coming to when before the ambulance got there, and he said when he came to, like the first thing he did was reach for his wallet, like wait, and this my uncle, that's who it was an uncle. He was like, he got so offended. He was like, damn, dude, like and I'm like, why did you get offended? Like, you act like that doesn't happen. You act like there's people that wouldn't. I'm like, he don't know you
take
from the
advantage of
from
the
the other 8
situation.
million people in New York City. Like, he don't know you. So yeah, you would react that way too. I'm like, if you're not that person, then hey man, I didn't do it, but I totally understand why he acted that way, why he reacted excuse me, that that way. I, yeah, I get it. Like I said, you have to. You have to, because you just don't know, man. Like, you don't know. Right? Cheers to that, pal. So do I.
Yeah, plenty of stories.
When Lexi and I first started dating, she got burnt. We were on a planning our marriage, and one day just like I was like, wow,
My best friend just
yeah, me too, Stan.
didn't show up. Wasn't there.
She did not show up. She just
No, I'm
ghosted
saying
you.
she literally, like, she wasn't around for any of it. Like, she just.
She planned. She helped have like the initial conversation, and then that was it.
Stan said, I came from a narcissistic family, so I know some things behind the scenes. JJ said, Stan, don't even get me started.
And let me tell you something. When it's your family, like that's the hardest. That's something I dealt with for a very long time. When it's your family,
Yeah.
it's the hardest boundary to set because you tell yourself you be like, oh, but that's my, oh, but that's my,
Yeah.
but 9 out of 10 times, like those are the people that you have to set the boundaries against the most. Let me tell you something. I heard one day the other day. Somebody said most people who wind up in therapy are in therapy because of people who needed therapy.
Basically.
So
Yeah. Definitely sucks. Because, when it's family, you're just like, oh, but it's my family. Like, and that's why you get burned, because you start giving so many chances because it's family. And before you know it,
and let me tell you something. It was because of Lexi that I was able to do that. It was because of Lexi that I was able to do it. Because I used to tell people what I was going through, and nobody would believe me. Nobody would believe me because the people around me were, had like they were really good at playing the victim, and nobody would believe me. And it wasn't until it wasn't until Lexi and I started dating, and we would have conversations after visiting with my family and stuff, and she would be like, she's like, this is what was told to me today, and the whole time I'm thinking like, why would you say that about your family? Oh, you didn't see JJ? Nobody wanted to hear what I had to say. Well, that's okay though. Wet abs. Hold on. Uh, hold on. That was what was for dinner, JJ.
it was a breakfast bowl.
It was a breakfast bowl. I learned from Tori. It was scrumptious. Why is it you see the most deals when you're broke?
It's always over.
Just like, hey,
Carlos loves tomatoes.
who's like a horse with blinders?
You.
Wow, what did I say?
Because Tori said, once Carlos starts a tangent and he can't stop till he finishes his thought.
It's true. And then I forget what I was gonna
Because
say.
then he'll forget, and then that'll make him so mad.
Sorry, not sorry.
But yeah. Yeah, man. I have a problem setting boundaries.
Lexi and I really get into it because I'd be like, Lexi and I get into it because I be telling her I'm like you need to go in there and be like, you know how many times I be telling her today when she called me at 4:30 and she was stressed and I like You protecting the damn job that you don't even know you're gonna have in a few weeks. Like I'll be like, you know what? It's 30 minutes left. I'm going home. I work the rest of the day remotely. And what did Tori say?
She said, "Don't be sorry, la la la. I was just explaining to JJ why you weren't intentionally ignoring his question."
I can't, dude. Like I can't. I can't. So I look. I'm gonna tell you a little secret. So if you remember yesterday's vlog, right? I don't know what somebody just said, but if you remember yesterday's vlog,
Said he was intentionally.
if you watched yesterday's vlog, if you were watching yesterday's vlog, when I said that Lexi was in Publix, was it in public? Was it when you were in public? When Lexi was in Publix that I was talking, and at a certain moment I was looking off camera while I was talking, and I kept taking long pauses. Is because I can't multitask. And I used to get frustrated when they would tell me, like, they're like, babe, you can't multitask. My son was there. You can't multitask. Oh yes,
Yes.
Publix is a grocery store. It's kind of like a Harris Teeter, ShopRite type place. But anyway, so like when I was looking off camera, that I like took these long pauses in between me talking is because I was reading her text
He was
messages.
reading my text messages, and he can't.
Yeah, I can't. I just can't. I can multitask some things, but like reading and talking, I can't do it.
Yeah, it's not his thing.
I can't read and talk at the same time. That's why Tori be freaking me out because she be telling me how she can like listen to a whole book and be doing other stuff at the same. I'm like, how? Like I wouldn't even know what I just heard. I can't do it. And I used to get so offended when the hell you mean I can't? But yeah, I can't. Like I have to. I'm like, hold on. Like my brain can't
If
do.
you're ever talking to him and he stops, like he pauses, it's because something grabbed his attention, and he can't do both.
I can't. Talking and something else I can't do at the same time. There's a lot of things I can do at the same time. Those two things I can't. I can't read and talk at the same time. Like it just.
She said, "My ADHD brain is doing a million things at once. I read, talk, watch TV, do chores." Because JJ said, "Because Tori's not from this planet. She has a very specific set of skills."
I just have to learn little by little. No, I think I lost it, Stan. I think I dropped that shit like a few years back. I don't know where I left it, but as I got older, like it's gotten worse and worse. Like literally when I'm talking to Lexi and she's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "How do you know I'm doing something?" She's like, "Because you can't talk. Like you're not talking." I can't. Like so I've embraced it. It is what it is. Whatever.
Like we'd be having a conversation, and all of a sudden it just pauses, and I'm like, "What happened?" He's like, "What do you mean?" And I'm like, "What are you paying attention to? Because you're not here."
It was really bad when I was a district manager and I'd be on the phone with her and then I'd get this text message and I'm like, and then she'd
In
be
the
like,
mid conversation, and he just stops. He just pauses, and I'm like, "Hello."
it comes with getting older. Like,
Is anybody there?
I guess. It's all the drugs I did when I was younger, I guess. It's those years on Vicodin. I guess. I don't know. But I can't. I can't do it.
It's not his thing.
And my memory is like literally I forget what I'm talking about mid-sentence. Damn, really?
Okay.
Yeah, see? It is. It got older. As I got older, it got worse. Like
It's gotten a lot worse, but yeah.
She told me, first of all, Tori took me to get a haircut the other day for my birthday because Lexi had the car. So she took me to the barbershop. And she's like, pretty soon it's going to be all gray. And I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, your hair. Like, there's nothing but grays up there. And then Lexi told me a few weeks back, she's like, babe, she's like, you're really losing your hearing. And I'm like, what? And she's like, see what I mean? Like,
I don't know if it's selective hearing when I speak only,
I mean, I'm young spiritually too, JJ. Like I'm, but
but like I have to repeat myself, and he's right there, and I'm like, he's like, what? And I'm like, that shit is frustrating.
I'd be like, "What'd you say?" She's like, "Oh yeah, I just got But Tori and her brother, our son, like, I mean, I love my age too. 47 is dope. High five, fist bump to you. But like, they watch like TV on like speed dial. I mean, not speed dial. They watch like YouTube on like speed. I know that she hates watching videos with me because I can't do that. She'd be like, "Yeah, see, I would have watched this in double time speed." I'm like, "Oh, my bad." Her brother don't care though. He'd be like, I can't, and that should be making me sick. And I don't mean like frustrating. I mean literally making me sick. I'm like, how you listen to that? I don't even know what he just said now. 26 ready for shady, but I saw what you said, Stan. You be like that at 26. Damn, homie. But yeah, I feel you, dude. Like, I can't. It just when I eat, I gotta be close to the bathroom. Like,
He probably doesn't know what that is, JJ. He's 26.
and see, for me, I'd slow down. Like that would pit me. Like, what the hell?
He needs them to go at 0.5.
I would literally. Right, I agreed, Stan. Like I was in the army around, a lot of loud stuff, and then as a mechanic, my lungs are bags. I'm sure I was breathing in all that asbestos and right.
And his mother's loud.
Yeah, my mother's loud. Like so, yeah. When you type of job you have, like I was always around loud stuff. Like Jiffy Lube was a very loud place. Like it was constantly from 8 o'clock until 7 at night. Like it was loud.
He's always like, oh, you're so low. And blah, and I'm like, no, we're just at different decibels. That's all.
You notice how I don't need a mic and she does. Even with the mic, I have to raise the volume up when she talks. It is an evil empire. I will say though that my franchise treated me good. They treated me good. Tori said what?
Yeah, the amount of times we have to remind you to lower your voice too.
I'm sure. Yeah, the amount of time, like it's literally now trying to find something to use my brain more, like operating heavy equipment is. It's literally like there's a running joke that the girls both know that they tap me on the shoulder and they're like, "Hey, you're being loud." Or sometimes I ask them, I'm like, "Am I loud?" And she'll be like, "Yes, babe." She's like, "You just like you crossed over."
Yeah, I'll tell him. I'll be like, you're yelling. And then I whisper it.
Yeah, and then she whispers it. She's like, "You're yelling." Tori does like she gives me the AJ. She's like inside voice. Yeah, I used to get offended. I'm like, "Fuck you mean I'm loud, bro? I'm fucking loud." But now I'm like, I hear it in myself. I'll be like, I'm loud.
Sometimes he catches himself. Sometimes we'll be talking and he gets, excited and he's in the conversation and he'll be like, am I being loud?
Because I'm that guy that I get passionate about what I talk about. So like when the passion goes up, when the intensity, the tone goes up. So yeah, that's that too. Yeah. Don't let Tori fool you though. We have to tell her to stop being mean.
Yeah, don't let Tori fool you.
I'm like, Tori, that was kind of mean. She literally has a sign on her refrigerator that says sarcasm is how I hug. Yeah, my nephew can't stand me.
He'd be like,
My nephew can't stand me.
be like this fool.
I've been in his life. I've been in I've been in my nephew's life all his life, and he can't stand me because I'm loud, and I would play with him like he wasn't autistic. Like I would play with him like he was a neurotypical kid. Like I would roughhouse with him, and he don't like that. So now he stays away from me. I don't do it anymore, but now he stays away from me. He's like,
I don't trust you.
I'm Tori's. Remember when Obama had the anger translator? Like that's me for Tori.
She does the accent and you do the talking.
Yeah. Well, wrong is
That's a whole different.
Yeah,
story.
that's not wrong.
That's his mama.
Yeah, that's
Loud
my mama.
and wrong.
Loud and wrong. I'm not wrong. I don't. Yeah. But there was Jim Rohn said. What did Jim Rohn say? He said there's nothing worse than being.
JJ.
Yeah, I agree with that too. Jim Rohn said there's nothing worse. He said the ultimate. There's nothing worse than being broke and stupid. He said that's just as low as you can be, broke and stupid, unless you're sick, and then you're just broke, stupid, and sick. And then he's like that's the ultimate, unless of course you're ugly, and then like there's no redeeming. You're like ugly, broke, stupid, and sick. Like exactly, pick a struggle. Like. I would show it to you, but it's probably I would play it, but I'm sure it'll be copyrighted. But yeah, that's what he said. Exactly.
1, 2, or 3. Which one you want?
I'm a very humble person. Like I don't assume that I'm right about anything. And even when I'm right, when I know I'm right, if I notice that no matter what I say, you're not gonna listen to, I just shut up. I'm like, whatever. Dude, sky is green. I'm like, cool. Whatever you say, homie. Like, I don't have the time to argue. I'm not petty. I don't do drama. Like, Lexi and I have literally had arguments because I don't want to listen to the chinche. We have literally had arguments. She was like, I'm trying to tell you. I'm like, I don't want to hear it. Like, I don't care to. There was a situation that we were going through a few months ago where somebody was being petty, and she like this. Normally, I would tell her like, "Babe, like, don't even entertain that." But this particular time, like, I had to let her be petty. I was like, all right, go ahead. Like, you got to do it. Well, yeah, voluntary ignorance is like you're choosing to be stupid. Like you don't want I hate when people say like, "Oh, I've always been like that."
Oh yeah, that's the.
I hate when people say, "Oh, I've always been like that." I'm like, how's that working for you? Like you've always been like that, and you don't.
This is why we're having this conversation.
Like you don't want to. You don't think you should change? Like after like 30. Right, JJ. Like after like 30, you're responsible for your own life. Like I can understand like dealing with family trauma and stuff like that and stuff like that, but after a certain point, like you're responsible for your own growth. Like and you gotta move on from that. But now I don't like I'm saying, I don't argue. I'd be like, all right, cool beans, dude. Yeah. People are like, oh, I've always been like that. I'm like, oh, all right. This seems to be working for you. Like, okay.
Or not.
Like, I spend a lot of time, like, understanding, trying to learn myself and,
Yeah, what does it look like?
And I think that the best contribution you can make to any relationship you're in is personal development, getting better for yourself. It's just my opinion. Yeah, people will be like, haven't you noticed you ain't got no, like, close relationships with anybody? Like, anybody? I know somebody like that. And it's always somebody else's fault. It's like,
It's everybody's
yeah,
fault.
it's everybody else's fault. I'm like,
Everybody's fault but theirs.
responsibilities. My daughter would say that too. Responsibilities. But I'm like, it's everybody else's fault. Like, oh, it's my truth. I'm telling the truth. Like, oh, because you say it. You say so. So,
Yep.
yeah, I just don't have that time.
Love the Rugrats.
I've never saw the Rugrats.
It's sad.
I've never saw the Rugrats.
You were deprived.
My kids weren't into Rugrats. My kids weren't into Rugrats. CJ was a Power Ranger and then got into SpongeBob, and then Amanda was Barney. Do I have a favorite childhood show? It depends on what range of childhood. Like from single digits, like Voltron was it. Voltron was my JJ. You remember Voltron? Like Voltron was my like. I used to run home after school. I used to run home after school to watch Voltron, like because it came on at 3 o'clock, and I got out at 2:45. And my school, I don't know if you've ever been to the old neighborhood, Tori, where me and Michael grew up, but it wasn't a long walk when you're an adult. But when you're like 6 or 7, that little walk was a long time. You need tissue, yeah. What did JJ? What did Stan say?
If you don't develop yourself, then the relationship will fall hard.
Right, exactly. You take care of yourself for me, and I'll take care of myself for you.
Yeah, she was. She was the pig ranger for.
And then as a teenager type thing, like the Fresh Prince was like the hottest thing out. So like I was all up into the Fresh Prince. I'm still a fan of Will Smith. I don't care what people say. I'm still a fan of Will Smith. But
I was a Three's Company girl.
I liked.
That was my favorite show.
I liked The Highlander. Was one of my favorite shows when I was a kid. I really liked The Highlander.
Knight Rider was cool.
Knight Rider was cool. What else? Trying to think of I wasn't really a sitcom kind of person. Like I didn't want to say the only sitcom like I watched religiously was Fresh Prince. The Fresh Prince. Like that was the only one that I watched like every episode. Like every time it was on, like I watched that show. I used to watch Saved by the Bell when I was younger, but like very briefly. Like I didn't really like get into it too much. I thought Kelly Kapowski was like the sexiest girl alive when I at that age. Not anymore, but uh, yeah, I wasn't really a big TV show kind of person. Like my attention span is really short, so like it takes a lot for me to be into something. Sabrina the Teenage Witch, I remember that.
That was another one.
I used to watch Charmed, but only because the girls were hot. Uh, those shows were Scooby Doo. Like, who didn't watch Scooby Doo though? Like, Scooby Doo was like Shaggy and Scooby were like the biggest potheads, dude. Like, and Fred was a pimp. I knew that then. Like, exactly. Yeah, Scooby Doo was a mainstay. Like, Scooby Doo was like it never gets old. Scooby was awesome.
Scooby Doo is awesome.
I would still watch Scooby Doo. And I tell you another show that now that we bring that up, I tell you another show that I used to watch. It used to come on Saturdays at 11 o'clock. The Bugs and Tweety show. Oh, it's on Tubi. Oh, okay. I used to watch the Bugs and Tweety show. Like I used to love me some Bugs Bunny. What do you mean, really? To which question? That it's on Tubi? Yeah, I didn't know that either. Bugs and Tweeties on too. Oh,
Wow.
don't tell me that. Like I used to love
We have it
that.
on
You
there.
know, my favorite episode of Bugs and Tweety was when remember the episode when he had like there was like he was in like this castle and there was this green monster that was like I mean not green red monster that was like covered in red hair and like he's doing his hands like talking about how he loves interesting people and he's like that was my favorite episode. I remember that episode like it was yesterday.
Well, Tori was obsessed with Tweety for a while. She had Tweety curtains and Tweety bed sets.
Oh, yeah?
And yeah. It was,
Bugs and Tweety.
it was a whole thing.
The Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote. Like I used to root for the coyote, man. I'm like, dude, like you almost had him, bro. I'd be like, you almost had him. Hey, you have to, man. Like that's how you stay young. Like you have to. But I like I said, I got away from TV. Like I started. Now that I look back, I started like going further and further away from TV. As an adult, like my favorite TV show was like Prison Break. Like I love that.
It was a whole thing.
It was a whole thing, yeah. Prison Break was a favorite TV show of mine.
Nope.
Nah, they don't make shows like they used to. I don't know.
Maybe corny and
Yeah. I'm all for educational, but it's like, why does everything have to be educational? Like, I'm like, there should just be some old fashioned good cartoons on. Like, not everything needs to be, and everything shouldn't be interactive. Because the first time I saw Dora's ass looking at me, staring at the screen, blinking her eyes, like, waiting for me to answer, like, that was creepy. Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I remember when CJ, my son, was watching SpongeBob, and I'd be like, dude, did he just say that? And of course, CJ was a kid, so he didn't get it. And I'd be like, yo, SpongeBob is like
gangster.
Gangster, like me, yeah. Roadrunner was dude, I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, Roadrunner. Oh my god.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Like that, yeah, like those cartoons were. Everything was Acme.
Yeah.
Those cartoons were legit, man. Like they don't make that no more. But
sad.
The Flintstones, the Jetsons.
We got all this crap now.
Yabba-dabba-doo. The Jetsons. Dude, when the year 2000 hit and we weren't flying cars yet, I was so disappointed. I was like, my whole life was a lie.
I was so expecting that to be the case. That's what the Jetsons said.
Yeah. My favorite part of the Jetsons was when he gives her the dollar bill.
Oh my gosh.
And she takes the wallet. I'm like, hold on, homie.
The Smurfs.
The Smurfs? Dude, everybody wanted to smash Smurfette. I know every one of those
Yeah.
Smurfs were like trying to get with
Oh my
Smurfette.
god, the Smurfs.
Why they made a Smurf look so cute? And I'm like,
She was adorable.
she was so adorable. I'm like, Smurfs is on TV. I remember when Transformers the movie came out, and I had such a nostalgic moment because nobody I went to the
Yes,
movies,
with big feet.
nobody in the movies that I went to see the movie with like understood. So in the scene in the very beginning when the Camaro parks next to the Beetle, I remember freaking out. I was like, ah! And nobody understood why. I'm like, dude, like in the original cartoon, Bumblebee was a Beetle. He wasn't a Camaro. Johnny Quest was, dude. Johnny Quest was the worst cartoon ever. I can't agree with you there. Street Sharks were good. Uh, Silverhawks were good. Thundercats, He-Man,
Thundercats.
SWAT Cats,
Thunder. Thunder.
Thundercats. Yeah, I just watched.
Thundercats.
Somebody made a YouTube video of Lionel fighting He-Man and He-Man won. I was like, that's bullshit.
There's no way.
I was like, that's bullshit. Leave It to Beaver, Little Rascals, yeah.
Popeye.
Popeye. Dude, I remember trying to eat spinach, believing in that bullshit.
She-Ra.
She-Ra.
Yes.
Did you know that He-Man and She-Ra weren't cartoons first? The cartoon was made to bring attention to the toys, not the other way around. Cartoons, the toys came first, and they decided to make cartoons of it so that it would grab a kid's attention.
Popeye was a shh.
Dude, but I couldn't believe they were fighting over olive oil. I'm like, you couldn't make somebody a little more attractive than olive oil, bro? Like, you got these two guys fighting over a microphone stand? Like,
That's not nice.
babe. It's the truth, though. I was like, bro, like, y'all fighting. Like, she looks like a tripod, like, on one leg, two legs. She had something special.
What she had, JJ?
I was like, bruh.
What she had, JJ?
Biker Mice from Mars. Yeah, I remember that. What other cartoons, man? DuckTales.
DuckTales.
DuckTales was my joint.
She was
Woo!
innocent.
DuckTales, Darkwing Duck, Battletoads. Dude, the game was fire. I used to play the game, Battletoads. Leave my girl Olive alone. Pinky in the Brain.
Pinky in the Brain.
The Animaniacs. Animaniacs. I still remember that theme song.
Oh, is that what it is?
Is that what it was?
Got it. She was always in distress.
Let me tell you something. There are two girls on, I don't know what you call them, like fictional females that used to piss me off the most. One was Olive Oil, and the other one was Princess Toadstool. Used to piss me off the most, bro. I didn't even have Mario games for that reason. I'm like, bruh, you have a problem if you keep getting captured. Like, what the hell are you doing that you can't stay safe? I never watched Batman the animated series. I did watch Batman Beyond though. I did watch that one. That one was cool. I thought Batman Beyond was cool. But Olive Oil Toadstool, like, I'm like, dude. Oh, he does love the Animaniacs? Animaniacs are cool. The original ones, I haven't seen the new ones. They did I used to have a toy box full of G.I. Joes. The Animaniacs did this little one jingle with all the countries. Well, I can't remember, is it Yakko? And like he did like a rhyme of all the countries in the world. I thought that was pretty cool. Batman Beyond was fire. Like that suit was fire. I remember when I was playing Arkham City, I think it was, and I got to unlock that suit, and I was like, oh yeah, this is the suit I'm playing in. This is fire. Oh, does he? Yeah, the old Animaniacs was fire. Like that jingle was just
Yeah.
Garbage Pail Kids. You remember those? Garbage Pail Kids.
Yeah, he is. He likes all those old shows, cartoons.
Punky Brewster. Alf.
Oh my god, yeah.
And Alf used to eat cats. Full House. Perfect Strangers. Silver
Oh my
Spoons.
gosh, Silver Spoons,
Remember
yes.
Silver Spoons? Alfonso Ribeiro. Yeah. Carlton from Fresh Prince. He was in that show.
Family Matters.
Family Matters. Family Ties with
There's
Michael
Family
J.
Ties.
Blocks. Jack Job. Michael J. Fox.
Webster.
Webster.
Yes, I love the Webster.
Different Strokes. The Facts of Life. Men in Black had a series? I don't remember that. Spider-Man, the 90s version? I don't remember that either.
Oh my gosh, yes.
My Girl?
My Girl?
Ain't that with Macaulay Culkin?
Yes.
Dude, the 90s X-Men, Stan, the 90s X-Men was fire. Like, I would still watch it today. I never got into the Brady Bunch, but the Cosby Show I used to watch.
Yeah, My Girl was, that was, yeah.
I don't know X-Men Evolution, but the early 90s X-Men TV show, like, that was fire.
So what's wrong? You need to potty?
Probably. And she needs more meds.
All right, let's go potty.
Good Times, yes. I remember Good Times. The Jeffersons. I was heartbroken when I found out that Sherman Helmsley passed away. Like that was sad. The Jeffersons, yep. Goosebumps, yep. Good Times. What else was back on? Sanford and Son. What's his name? Just passed a couple days ago. The son. I don't remember his name on the TV show or actual his real name, but he just passed a few days ago.
Really?
Yeah, the son from Sanford and Son, Red Fox's son on the show. Yeah, he just passed a few days ago, like a week ago. Yeah, something like that. A few weeks, something like that. Like within the last 2 weeks, I want to say he passed. Captain O'Hara. Captain. Home Alone was like the Christmas movie back in the day. Dude, Unsolved. Demon Wilson, yeah. Unsolved Mysteries, first of all, dude, that was like the creepiest show. I don't even think it was meant to be a horror show, and it was a horror show. First of all, that original host looked like he was dead. Like, he looked like, that dude was like emotionless. I could not watch, and he used to come on all the time at night, and I couldn't watch it with the lights off. Like that, it was so creepy. Yeah, but it was so good. I'll tell you another show I used to like. They used to come on HBO was Tales from the was it Tales from the Crypt, something like that. Perry Mason was good. Matlock was good. Was it Tales from the Crypt, something like that, with the Crypt Keeper? Is that what it was? Dude, that dude was, oh my God, that dude was so creepy. If you or anyone you know, I'm like, oh my God. Like that dude was, yeah. But those were the joints back in the day, man. And I don't care what anybody says, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Tales from the Crypt was my joint. And when they made the movie Demon Knight, like, oh my God, like That was my joint. I love Tales from the Crypt. I used to try to laugh like him. I thought it was so cool. That dude, that was my joint. And that dude was so funny to me. Like, the Crypt Keeper was just so funny to me. Something's wrong with me. I know. But it was that show was just fire to me. Um, I can't think of anything else. I can't think of anything. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles when it first came out. People put peanut butter in the fridge. How? Why would you put peanut butter in the fridge? Like that's crazy to me. Like it would just make it hard. And Die Hard is the Christmas movie. Like Die Hard is like Bruce Willis. It breaks my heart what he's going through, but it was he was like my favorite action hero when I was a kid. The W people, and yeah, X-Men still is fire. I don't know Teen Titans, but what up Gargoyles? I don't know Jasper the Shark. I don't know that one. Yeah, I don't know. Like people put peanut butter in the fridge. I never even heard of that. Wow, that's crazy. I don't know Teen Titans. I don't know that one. There was a few cartoons that didn't last long that I thought were. Remember the I think JJ, you probably the only one to remember this, but remember the old Bionic Family cartoon? I don't remember the name of what were they called, the Bionic Six or something like that, and they would hit their wrist, Bionics on something like that. Like that was cool. I used to like. There was a karate dude, and then there was one of them like was into baseball, so everything he did was like baseball oriented. Like that was cool. I remember that card. That didn't last long though. Hong Kong Foofy. I don't know that one. JJ, were you a gamer at all? Were you into games? Like, did you game? Yeah, it wasn't very popular, but I thought it was. I thought it was cool. I thought it was cool. I remember it having a banging theme song though, although I can't remember what it was. But I remember like nodding to the theme song. Gem, y'all remember Gem? She had a limousine with a boat with a pool in the back. Babe, can you give me some more of these? The Reese's. You only played Pac-Man and dude, I never played Donkey Kong. Not the original Donkey Kong, but I was good at Pac-Man. You good, Mike? You don't have to apologize, man. You good? Yeah, Gem in the hologram. Yeah, I don't remember the theme song, the Gem, but I remember watching it. It used to come on. It was the last thing I used to watch before I had to walk out to go to school. Thank you. But those are man, they don't make cartoons like that. The door prices are higher now. Pac-Man was a. They used to have this Pac-Man game. Actually, I'm lying. You worked in retail, though. Yeah, yeah, same here. I never actually played Pac-Man. I've always played Miss Pac-Man. I never actually played a Pac-Man game.
Hard to get my glasses.
By the time I was coming around, you couldn't even find an original Pac-Man game. Everything was Miss Pac-Man. But I remember back in the day, Pac-Man had a side-scrolling game. It was fun. Oh, Pac-Man is still fire.
Yeah, Pac-Man is
I
fun.
would still play Pac-Man. I tell you another game me and my brother used to play. Tailspin was good, yes. I tell you another game me and my brother used to play all the time that we loved was Bubble Bobble. That game was fire too. Care Bears? I'd take Gummy Bears over Care Bears, but yes, Care Bears was cool. I owned one of the movies. My mother brought us one of the movies. We saw it 1,000 times. Storage. Oh, Crash Bandicoot's still fire. I mean, My Little Pony was fire. Crash Bandicoot, Rainbow Bright, Strawberry Shortcake. Mike, can you hear us? I feel like Mike, can you hear us? Or can you hear me? Yeah, rude ass people. That's customer service in general. Pound Puppies. I remember Pound Puppies. Yeah, he is. It sounds like he is. Yeah, but I don't think he can hear us. Pound Puppies was cool. Trolls. I don't remember Bratz.
He's catching up.
Harley likes Paw Patrol. AJ used to like Paw Patrol.
I'd be leaving it off for her in the morning.
I don't remember Bratz.
Yes.
Who remember? Oh, I remember Tick. Here's an old one for you. Who remembers Gumby?
Oh my gosh, yes. Yes.
I remember Jackie Chan Adventures. Who remembers Gumby? 1,000 points if you remember Gumby. You remember Gumby? Yeah. Uh-huh. Arthur, yeah, I remember Arthur. Arthur was fire.
Yeah, Arthur was fun.
Pokey? I don't remember Pokey. I remember Clifford, the big red dog. Dragon Tales? I remember Dragon Tales.
Blue's Clues, of course.
Blue's Clues. The Teletubbies.
Barney.
Powerpuff Girls. Oh, Pokey was Gumby's friend? Damn, you remember. Keenan and Kel. I remember that. You used to make Lito watch Blue's Clues. Teletubbies creeped you out. What else? What else from back in the day? I never got into Pokemon. I was already like older when Pokemon came out. I've never even played any of the games. Although, like, some people still be into those games. Clowns are. I'm not a big fan of clowns. My mother dressed me as a clown one year for Halloween. I was so mad. Like, what the hell makes you think this is what I wanted to be? Like, I was so mad. A clown.
Would you do that to your child?
Digimon. Oh, my son used to watch man, he took me to a movie. He made me take him to this movie that I felt like it was just a stretched out episode TV. It was something with cards and like they had this
Exactly, JJ. They smile before they take you out. Like,
he used to watch this game with cards. It was a Japanese game and like they had like this arm contraction that they had on their arm and they would pull cards from there and stuff and like I don't know. They made a movie. I never actually saw the Tarzan movie, but they made a movie about this game, and like he made me watch. It was I felt so bad because I fell asleep. Like I was like, and he would wake me up. He'd be like, "Oh," he was so excited. Like, "Dad, did you see what?" And I'm like, I don't. Yeah, it was a Japanese. It wasn't even a real word, but it was card based.
was it that?
Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah. I remember he was like, oh my god, he was so into it. He's like, Dad, you sleeping? I'm like, no. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm not. He was so into that. He made me buy him the little thing and the cards. Like every time I went somewhere, he's like, can you give me some Yu-Gi-Oh cards? I'm like, oh yeah, son, no problem.
Preach, JJ.
I said, how come I'm not getting the messages? There you go, just right. Hey man, you know the best gifts don't cost money. Don't feel bad, dude. Like, let me tell you something. When we first got back, Michael, when we first got back to North Carolina, um, within days, we hit our 10-year wedding anniversary. Like within a few weeks. And we got back July 4th and July 27th was our 10-year wedding anniversary. Our 10-year wedding anniversary. I didn't have no money. I had $11 to my name. So you know what I did? I borrowed a car. I borrowed my daughter's car and I took my wife to Dairy Queen and we had ice cream cones. Yeah, she had a strawberry sundae and I don't remember what the hell I had, but literally I was like, we're gonna do something to mark this occasion. Like it is what it is, and that's what we did, man. Like you celebrate when things get better. Then you. That's why it's important to celebrate those wins when you get them, because they don't come.
Yep.
Life be happening, and so that's why it's important when you can, you do. You don't let it go to your head, but you celebrate that. Look at that was the morning. That was July 27th. Does it say it? Yeah, see? That was July 27th. I was dead broke. I didn't have no money. And we went to that was right outside at Dairy Queen at like 11 in the morning. That's right. Memories last way more than things. She'll 30 years from now, she'll remember what you did for her. She won't remember what you gave her. How long will you stay alive? So, like I said.
He's asking how long are we staying alive?
Oh, how long? We're probably gonna get off here in the next, I don't know, 10 minutes or so, because I'm sure Lexi's tired, and she's had a long week. Oh well, if everybody's ready to get off, then yeah, we'll get off. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna hop off. Oh, yeah, I misread that. But we're gonna hop off because, like I said, Lexi's tired. I'm looking at the time now. We've been on. I don't know how much is 155 minutes, but I know 120 is 2 hours. So we're gonna head off, and we will catch you guys in the next video. So thanks for joining. Don't forget to like the video before you go, and once the video's over, do me a favor, hype it out. Hit the hype button.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. Love you guys. Peace.
Good night.